Which country just overtook the United Kingdom to become the world's fifth largest economy while the entire world was watching China? It all started with a secret gold airlift in 1991 that nearly ended India's story before it could begin. In June 1991, India's central bank held barely 15 days of foreign currency reserves, not enough to pay for 2 weeks of critical imports. Facing total sovereign default, the government made a drastic decision: secretly fly 67 tons of gold from the Reserve Bank of India's vaults to the Bank of England as collateral for emergency IMF credit. The story leaked within days, and the national humiliation was immense, but it also became the moment everything changed. The gold crisis gave Finance Minister Manmohan Singh the political cover to dismantle 44 years of the License Raj, a suffocating bureaucratic system where every business decision, from expanding a factory to importing a single machine part, required government approval. In his landmark July 1991 budget speech, Singh opened India to foreign investment, slashed import tariffs dramatically, and devalued the rupee by 18%. A closed economy was cracked open for the first time, and the oxygen of market competition flooded in. The first major beneficiary of India's opening was its most unlikely export: software engineers. As Western companies scrambled to fix the Y2K computing crisis in the late 1990s, they discovered India's vast pool of English-speaking, highly skilled programmers who could do the work at a fraction of Western costs. Companies like Infosys, Wipro, and TCS transformed from small local firms into global giants. By FY 2023-24, India's IT and technology services sector generated approximately $199 billion in exports, the country's single largest export industry. In April 2016, India launched the Unified Payments Interface (UPI), a free, government-backed real-time digital payment system designed to work on even the most basic smartphones. What started as a niche financial tool became the world's largest real-time payment network. By FY 2023-24, UPI alone processed over 131 billion transactions in a single year, valued at more than $2 trillion. India's bold demonetization shock in November 2016 and the COVID-19 disruption of 2020 became unexpected accelerators, pushing hundreds of millions of first-time users into digital finance practically overnight. In the early 1990s, both India and China were classified as developing nations with broadly comparable economic starting points, China at approximately $383 billion in 1991, India at approximately $270 billion. By 2023, their paths had diverged staggeringly. China's economy reached $17.7 trillion while India stood at $3.57 trillion. But here is what the comparison misses. In April 2023, India officially became the world's most populous nation, surpassing China at 1.428 billion people, with a median age of just 28 years in 2023. As China's working-age population begins to shrink under its demographic pressures, India's youth bulge is only just entering its most productive decades. In 2014, India was the world's 10th largest economy. By 2022, it had climbed to 5th, overtaking the United Kingdom and France in succession. India's FY 2023-24 GDP growth rate of 8.2% was the highest recorded among all G20 economies in that period. India's stock market reached a total market capitalization of approximately $4 trillion in December 2023, ranking it among the world's 4 largest equity markets. Between 2022 and 2024, Apple, Samsung, and dozens of global manufacturers announced or expanded production facilities in India, driven by the global China Plus One manufacturing diversification movement. By 2024, India's nominal GDP was approaching $3.9 trillion, and the IMF projected it could surpass Japan and Germany to become the world's 3rd largest economy by the late 2020s. In August 2023, India's space agency ISRO made history by landing the Chandrayaan-3 mission on the Moon's south pole, a first for any nation on Earth. The country that once pledged its gold in the secrecy of night is now launching rockets that the entire world watches in awe. The only question left is not whether India will reshape the global order, but how soon.